Hey everyone, so today I'm going to show you guys how to make cinnamon sugar cookies, and I just found this recipe offline, and I'm going to put the full one down in the little down bar thing. Anyway, so the first thing you're going to do is take 3 tablespoons of white sugar, and you're going to put that in like a random container. This doesn't have to be perfect because you're not actually going to be putting this in a mixture, so it doesn't have to be perfect, I guess. But yeah. And then you're going to take 1 tablespoon of ground cinnamon. You can put as little or as much cinnamon as you want in this, but I just wouldn't go over maybe a tablespoon and a half, no more than that, or it might be too much cinnamon, but whatever. So that's what I'm doing here. And then you're just gonna take a spoon and just mix that up. This is gonna be the outer coating of your cookie later, and you'll figure out what that means later on. But yeah. So the next step is to take your brown sugar and your white sugar, and you're going to have half a cup of white sugar, and then you're going to take 1 cup of dark brown sugar. I'm using dark brown. I guess you can't find dark brown. Light brown would be okay, but whatever. They just said in the recipe dark brown. And I don't really know if you need to pack it or not, so I did just out of habit, but I'm sure it would be fine if you don't pack it. You just wouldn't use as much brown sugar, but I love the taste of brown sugar, so I'm always okay with using more than enough. Yeah. That's what I'm doing here. It took me a while to get it all out. I love brown sugar because it makes me feel like I'm playing with sand or something. I don't know. I love the beach. Anyway, that was really random. And now you're going to just mix the two together with an electric beater. This recipe you're supposed to use electric beater for a lot of stuff, so if you don't have one, I wouldn't suggest making this. Anyway, so now you're going to take 2 sticks of softened butter, also known as half a cup. I did not let mine soften all the way, so I had technical difficulties with this part, so it took me 10 minutes to get it well blended, but that's what it should look like. And then you're going to take 2 eggs. Obviously you have to crack them, because then that'd be kind of disgusting if you just stuck a whole egg in there, but yeah. Anyway, and then you're going to put that in your batter mixture, whatever, not a batter, or dough, I guess. And then you're also going to add a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then you're going to take your electric beater again, and you're going to mix it all together. And when it's done, well, 1 second. When it's done, it should look like that, or fluffier. I don't know, that's the fluffiest I could get it to look. And now you're going to take 2½ cups of all-purpose flour, 3/4 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and you're going to just whisk it together to remove any clumps and to mix it together pretty much. And then you're going to take your big bowl with your sugar and eggs and all that stuff, and you're going to add your flour and dry ingredients in. And then you're going to take your electric beater and just mix it all together. But this was too much for my electric beater. My electric beater could not handle this. So I switched to a spoon maybe halfway through. But yeah. It should look something like that. If yours looks really liquidy, then I don't know. But yeah. And then the last thing you're going to do is take 1-inch balls of the dough. It doesn't have to be 1 inch perfectly, obviously, but just 1 inch approximately. And then you're going to roll it around in that cinnamon sugar mixture that we made earlier. And you're just going to stick it on a pan. It says to put it on an ungreased cookie sheet, but I didn't grease it, and it ended out, I put tinfoil on it, and I don't know if that counts as grease or not. It's not grease, obviously, but I don't know if it's the same thing-ish. But it turned out fine anyway, so whatever. And now you're going to bake it for 8 to 10 minutes, and then after they bake, you're going to let them cool on racks, and you're going to put it in the oven for that's 300 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm pretty sure that's 150 degrees Celsius. And that's what they look like when they're done. Pretty good sized. It made 4 dozen cookies, which is a lot of cookies. For me, it made 4 dozen. That's way too much for me. They were okay, and that was the texture that you just saw. But they were okay. They weren't fabulously great. But when you add this frosting stuff on them, they taste really good. That's what my brother found out. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And I hope you guys like this tutorial. And bye.